Okay, Michael McLean, Badass Millionaire Swipe File. I've been getting a ton of questions. At least Leanne and Mark have. What is actually in my $155 million marketing swipe file? What are you actually buying? So the story behind this is I have sold off and on this marketing swipe file, this big box. It's my $155 million of marketing, advertising, and community service marketing, how I fundraise. And I've sold this big, ugly package and box for almost 10 years. This one is completely updated to 2022, but I used to sell this from the stage for $5,000. I used to sell this to my private clients and newsletter subscribers for $2,000, and I haven't sold it since I semi-retired and dropped off the grid 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago. And we had 3 cases of these in our house in the garage in Canada. And as you may or may not know, my wife Krista and I, my daughter Emery, and our dog Clifford, we've moved to Naples, Florida 67 days ago, and we're renting this home. We actually bought a brand new home in Naples a few days ago. So we have 3 cases in a garage in Canada at home that need to be sold, and that's the reason I'm offering this at $1,000 fat discount, bringing it down from not $5,000 or not $2,000 to $1,001 US, and I ship it anywhere for free in the world. So your price is $1,001. I have a handful of these left. I've got the 3 cases here now, and there's a few left, but I just wanted to answer that question: what actually is in my $155 million swipe file? Because it's admittedly it's the ugliest product you'll ever buy. And a word of warning before I go through this is this product is not for businessmen that play not to lose. And this product is certainly not for businessmen that are timid, thin-skinned, or worried about what other unqualified people think. Like if you're worried about the opinions of your golfing buddies or your sister-in-law or people that don't buy things from you, then this product, I recommend a hard pass. This product is for businessmen that want to stand out from the noise, get through the clutter, and sell. Whatever it is your business is. I've used this in multiple businesses. I've used this in the insurance business, the barbershop business, the sports franchise business. I've used this to sell hockey tickets, corporate sponsorships. I've used this to raise tens of thousands of dollars for the Rotary Club, for the animal shelter, for the food bank, for children's literacy. This box works for any type of business, the restaurant business, real estate investment, you name it. And I've used it over the last 18 years. But it's not for marketing candy asses. I'll put it like that. It's not for people that just want to fit in. It's for lions, not sheep. So if you want to stand out from all the noise and the clutter, ugly beats pretty, so to speak, then this product is exactly for you. But if that's not you, then I recommend a hard pass. The other thing for me to warn you about before you order this bad boy, I don't care if you order it or if you don't, is it doesn't come with any refunds or money back warranties. And the reason for that is if you don't know me and you don't trust me, then don't buy this. These have been in my garage now for a few years, and Leanne and Mark have updated them right up to 2022. But if you don't know me and don't trust me and you don't know my backstory in the insurance business, in pro hockey and amateur hockey, in all that kind of stuff, then this is not for you. So, but I don't offer refunds and I don't offer money back warranties because I'm just trying to sell these out of my garage. It's win-win for me. It's win-win for you. You get the $1,000 fat bonus discount. plus some nice discounts that I'm going to show you in bonuses. And I get these things out of my garage, which makes my wife Krista extremely happy. Win-win. So if any of that turns your stomach or any of that gives you a headache, then I recommend that you don't buy this product. There's lots of marketing products out there for less money, electronic ones, but this is a real physical product with all the stuff, all the marketing that I've used over the last 18 years to sell toe to toe, belly to belly, in the mail, whatever, over $155 million of products and services in multiple types of businesses. So here we go. So when you open up this bad boy, and it actually comes in a red box. I didn't have a red box here in Florida, so it's in one of these black boxes. There is the nice free bonuses. Here's a free bonus. This is a copy, hard copy of my out of print insurance marketing book. And I sold thousands of these back in the day. And this is my story, my marketing story in the insurance business. And it has some of my marketing in there. It has my story. It's basically how I tripled my dad's insurance agency in 36 short months with zero insurance experience. I didn't even have a license. I came from pro and junior hockey. I joined my dad for a year. I bought the business and I tripled the bottom line in 36 short months. This is the book that tells that ugly tale. So I have a bunch of these in the garage. So if you choose to buy this product, this is what one of the free bonuses is, which is really cool because I'd like to get rid of these as well. Some of the other bonuses, here's a good one. My Rotary Club brown paper bag mailer that not only raised tens of thousands of dollars of cash every year for our Rotary Club, but also filled trucks and trucks and trucks full of food. People would fill these brown paper bags with food and deliver them to our businesses, and then we would take them to the food bank. So it was a huge win. That also is one of the free bonuses that I'll include. I ran that for years. This little dirt cheap postcard right here, actually, I'd mail these for 50 cents, print them for 50 cents. They're probably out the door for less than $1. This had a 100% response. So we send 5, we get 5 calls. If we sent 50, we get 50 calls. This here is our powerhouse in all the businesses I've used. This to increase upsells and cross sells with existing customers and clients up to 30% without spending any money on advertising or marketing. Just mailing this dirt cheap postcard, and the magic is in what it says, increased our bottom line by 30%. Again, without spending a nickel on marketing. When I didn't have any money, this was the very first thing that I did. I'd send these to 5 clients a day, get 5 phone calls, and sell 5 policies or 5 haircuts or 5 pizzas, whatever it was. That is one of the free bonuses as well, if you want one of these last swipe files. So in this thing, there's something cool. One of these wristbands, Be Relentless wristbands. I have 2 of them. One's been on my wrist for 6 years, and the other has been on for 6 weeks. So I guess you get that as well. I haven't gone through this stuff in a long time. Just, briefly, my free pizza Christmas promotion where I I buy 9,000 pizzas a year from a client of mine in my hometown. And I send these to I sent this to my now 9,000 clients as a Merry Christmas, a free large 1-topping pizza. That was so exciting that we ended up getting write-ups in the news about it because it was such a. How can you use that in your business? Many ways. Our handwritten thank you cards, we used to send thousands of these a year, still do in the barbershop and in my consulting. Happy Thanksgiving. With nice bonuses that I mail to my people. My welcome kit, everybody that buys a policy or they get a haircut or they buy my book, I always have a shock and awe welcome kit. These are the client service report cards that you can steal and deploy that you put in you put in with everything that you're mailing out, and people can return these for free. They can write and grade. So we had testimonial binders, like 3 binders out in the reception area, and people would just be like leafing through like hundreds if not thousands of these cards. Preponderance of proof, right? Jerry Spence is like, wow, if everybody says this is so great, it must be great, and it is. My monthly newsletters that I did for 7 straight years without it. This is my Good News Monthly that was for my insurance company. Restaurant faxes and emails that I sent. These are some of my niche markets. Once again, flyers, my inserts, free publicity, how I used to get free publicity in the newspapers, online, offline. Halloween costume contest. There's my free pizza when I did it at Thanksgiving one year. 9,000 free pizzas. Here are the press releases that I actually still fax, not email. I fax these to the newspapers, which all have fax lines, and this gets me free publicity because I'm the only guy that's faxing. All of their announcements in email and social media get lost. Every time I do a press release about writing a book or about a free pizza or whatever it is, giving away a TV for any business, I always get written up online and offline because I'm the guy who faxes. So there's an example of the press releases. My Thanks a Million referral. This is an insert letter that you send to thank people when they refer. Letters from our dog Avery, Personality. These are the weekly emails that I mailed. We had an email list with our insurance agency of 66,000 emails. I would send an email every single week. Personality, I never talked about insurance. I never sold insurance, but it literally sold millions and millions of dollars of insurance. Emails like Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Happy Valentine's Day. My wife and I are expecting that kind of stuff. My monthly newsletters for my different businesses, all kinds of personality. I even included like the basics of a business, our letterhead and why it was designed this way. These are holiday vacation postcards that I used to pre-write, and then I'd mail them from where we were, whether it was on vacation in the summer, and our clients and prospects would get these postcards that looked like, I wrote them on my vacation when I actually just wrote them just before my vacation. And these were a big home run. Free publicity again, the articles, upsells, cross sells, right down to the type of envelopes that we have and why we do it. Personality, things like handwritten legal paper, letters and newsletters. Here's one of my favorites is 31 reasons why to do business with Michael McLean and all the different reasons why. This is a good one. This is my employee team bonus structure. You know how those are all complicated? Very simple for us. We'd spin the wheel once a month. This kept our people motivated and inspired on sales and marketing. So that's included as well. More newsletters. Here's our famous, infamous referral flyer when we give away a TV or an iPad every single month. Grand prize at the end of the year, our testimonials. You can apply that to any business. There's our $100 gift certificate for Burns Jewelers at Christmas. I did a joint venture with Tom, and I was able to buy, when they redeemed them, these $100 jewelry certificates. Very popular. There's my $5 million auto insurance flyer that ran. We did 120,000 of these per month, and I never changed them for 5 years. There's our Post-it notes on the front of magazine covers and phone books. The most hated man in the insurance business, barber business, free pizza, more newsletters. There's a simple upsell for whatever product you're selling. You can insert these into your outgoing mail. You can post these on your Facebook page, whatever, and it just reminds people of what else you sell, and that's your upsell. That's the easiest money you'll ever find. More of our emails and video emails that we send to our clients and customers. Post-it notes that went on the phone books and on magazines. These are some of our community service emails that we're raising funds for the food bank, for animal shelter, for children's literacy, for the Rotary Club. More emails about charity, Merry Christmas, lots of referrals, and there's one of my $5 million flyers. My TV ads that I shot personally on the side of the highway, they're included as well. And of course, you get the bonuses, like I said. This is such a fantastic fundraiser we did for a number of years with the food bank and children's literacy. The money that was donated when I put these, I sent these to every flyer, every customer and client, but I also sent these by bulk mail to everybody that lived within 10 miles of our business. And people returned these by the hundreds. If they made a cash donation, the money went to children's literacy. If they donated food, it went to the food bank. And of course, you have that cross-sell card, the dirty little cross-sell card, plus my book. And there's some other stuff that I include, but I don't even have it here. So the deal is this, like I said, I used to sell this whole thing for $5,000. Then I sold it for $2,000 back in the day, and I want to get rid of these. So it's yours for $1,001. The reason it's $1,001 is because I don't want to do what everybody else does. So I don't do the $997. I don't do the whatever it is, $1,001. And I'll FedEx it to you anywhere in the world. I'll cover the shipping. I want to get rid of these. But just a word of warning again, this is not for guys that play, not to lose. This to me is all about personality marketing. It's one thing. As you can see, all my stuff is personality. And you can use it. All you have to do is change my name and the picture because we don't look the same probably, and you don't have my name. But other than that, this is like plug and play. You can take this idea, you can get your son, your daughter, your marketing person, whoever's good at that stuff, and they can redesign this stuff. And it could be online or offline. You can use this stuff offline or online, whatever you want. And same with the bonuses. But it's 1,001. There's 3 cases, so I think there's about 35 to 40 of these, and I know a lot of them are gone from checking in with Leanne. If you're interested, great. If you're not interested, great. But just so you know what you're getting is you're getting all the stuff I've used basically over the last 18 years to sell $155 million of products and services in every type of business you can imagine. And most of my consulting clients have also used this stuff with great success in all kinds of different industries. So that's it. It's not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of whiskey. I understand that. Personality marketing is not for sheep. It's for lions. It's not for, excuse makers. It's for builders. And it's certainly not for amateurs. It's for contenders, not pretenders. And I get that. But if you are interested, you can order this a couple of ways. Number one, you can go to the link which is below in the email, badassswipefile.com. Badassswipefile.com. If there's some left, you'll be able to order. If they're all gone and this video is dated and old, the site will just say that it's sold out. So you don't have to worry about, them being sold out. If they are gone, by the time you watch this video, you won't even be able to order. So it's not like I'm going to charge your card or something. We either have some left or we don't. The other thing is Leanne Brennan, my overworked and underpaid executive assistant, can also help you buy this. If you're like me and you don't do online shopping, which I don't, you can use the old Alexander Graham Bell 1-800 number. It's below here, and call up Leanne. Leave her a voicemail and she'll actually call you back. And I think her cell number is below too. So if you want to shoot her a text and say you want one of these saved, you can do that as well. So visit the site, badassswipefile.com, or call Leanne and leave a voicemail right now. Or you can text Leanne and she'll get back to you right away. $1,001 for basically my 31 years in the trenches as an entrepreneur, my 22 years as a pro and amateur hockey coach, and my 10 years working with all kinds of elite, driven and generous businessmen just like you. So that is the ugliest product that you will ever purchase, along with my book, along with that dirt cheap ugly postcard, along with some other bonuses too. There's some other stuff I'm going to put in there, but it doesn't really matter. So that's it. 2 words, guys, that change my life. 2 words that can change your life. Be relentless.